Canadian winters are beautiful, sunny, snowy, and cold. You can actually enjoy the outdoors in winter if you have the right clothes. As the weather gets colder, it is important to wear extra clothing. Layers of the right kinds of clothes keep us warm. Always remember to check the weather before you go outside and see if the weather will change throughout the day. The feels like or wind chill temperature and weather forecast help us know what layers and types of clothing to wear to stay comfortable and prevent frostbite. When the temperature drops below 10 degrees Celsius, it is important to wear warmer layers of clothing. If you are unsure what you need in a day, remember, it is better to be too warm than too cold. You can always take layers off to feel more comfortable, but you can't add more layers if you leave them at home. Here Luciano is wearing long pants, sweatpants, leggings, or blue jeans are fine, a shirt with long sleeves, and warm socks. Now he puts on his favorite shoes. If the weather was wet or muddy, he could wear rubber boots instead. These light gloves will keep his hands warm. We lose heat fast from the parts farthest from the center of our bodies, called extremities. So it is important to keep our feet, fingers, and head warm and dry. A toque will keep his head warm outside. Toque is a very Canadian word for this specific kind of hat, but another hat that doesn't let the wind through and covers the ears will work too. Elijah is wearing the same layers as Luciano, but he wants to be a bit warmer, so he's added a t-shirt under his long sleeve sweater. If he wanted his legs warmer, he could wear leggings or long underwear under his blue jeans. He can always take his sweater off if he gets too warm. Add a toque, some mittens, and a jacket, and he's ready to play outside. Putting mittens on last can make zipping coats and tying shoes easier, but it's okay to ask for help as well. When the temperature drops below zero, we add more layers for walking to school and playing outside. Water begins to freeze at 0 degrees Celsius. Any moisture, wind, ice, or snow touching the skin makes the weather feel colder, so it is very important to dress for the wind chill or feels like temperatures. Luciano puts on his snow pants that will keep wet snow and wind away from his dry underlayers. A bib covers his back so he won't get cold if he gets snow under his coat. We don't want moisture and ice touching our skin, so covering gaps like these between clothing items is important. A winter jacket. Now some brands list the temperature rating on the store tags, but this winter jacket over the gloves will cover the gaps at the wrist, but can make it hard to zip up. Hoods are warm, but are often loose. A tight-fitting toque or cap will keep the wind off of Luciano's ears. He could always pull his hood over the toque if he needs more protection from the wind and snow. Windproof and waterproof mittens will keep his hands warm when he plays in the snow. These mittens have long cuffs, or sometimes called gauntlets, so they protect his wrist from wind and snow. The right footwear is very important. Remember, we want to keep our feet and hands warm and dry. Rubber boots will keep Luciano's feet dry, but they have no insulation to keep his feet warm when the temperature dips below 0 degrees Celsius. Cold will travel through the rubber and freeze his feet. Luciano will wear his winter boots. They are waterproof on the lower part, but also thick and have fuzzy insulation inside. Notice that the snow pants go over the boots. Not all boots are made for snow and ice. These fashion boots are not wind or waterproof and would slip easily on ice. Luciano's winter boots have deep treads, or teeth, that will give his feet good grip as he walks and keeps from slipping. At these temperatures, -20 and colder, the skin can freeze quickly, so make sure all gaps are covered. Pay attention to weather warnings and wind chill values. Scarves will work to cover the face and neck, but a close-fitting neck warmer is even better and will stay over the nose and cheeks in really cold weather. When layering for cold weather, you can wear underwear or long johns under your other clothing for even more protection in chilly, cold, or extremely cold weather. These layers close to the skin should be wool or synthetic, which means not cotton, which holds moisture. Wool and synthetic fabrics like fleece and poly blends are better against the skin as they don't hold water well next to the skin. Wet and wind make the temperature feel colder. Water and cold equals ice and frostbite. And ice or extremely cold air touching your skin for a time can lead to frostbite. Now Luciano and Elijah can be ready to enjoy the winter weather, and we hope you feel ready too.